Many of us chase victory with everything we have, only to find that hitting a major goal feels surprisingly hollow. The treadmill speeds up, the void stays dark, and the big win provides only a moment of relief. We usually respond by blaming our own limitations. We assume we lack the innate intelligence, the iron will, or the bravery required to finally feel successful. This exhaustion is rarely a personal failing. It is the result of following a cultural blueprint for achievement that is structurally flawed. To find a version of success that actually lasts, we have to look past the standard rules. We have to examine 3 specific locked doors in our understanding of how progress works. Redefining these metrics allows us to step off the track and move toward a goal that provides genuine weight and meaning. We are taught to wait for inspiration. We tell ourselves that we'll start that project or change that habit once we finally feel motivated enough to sustain the effort. Biological growth tells a different story. A bamboo farmer waters a seed every day for 4 years without seeing a single green shoot. Below the surface, the tree is busy building a massive, complex root system that no one can see. Motivation is that brief flash of lightning, bright but impossible to capture. Discipline is the slow, pulsing growth of the roots. It provides the infrastructure for everything that follows. When you read 10 pages or wake up early on the days you feel tired, you are strengthening those roots. Then, in the 5th year, the bamboo can grow 90 feet in just 6 weeks because the foundation is finally ready. Waiting for the right feeling results in a bare field. Committing to the invisible daily routine ensures that when the growth happens, it is explosive and sustainable. Many people stall because they believe progress requires a massive, life-altering risk or a personality that is naturally fearless. Our brains often distort the scale of the unknown. An echo in a dark cave can make a tiny caterpillar sound like a beast that crushes elephants. We see a giant monster on the wall and assume the path forward is a suicide mission. Self-confidence is a skill developed through repetition. It grows only when we take small, uncomfortable actions that prove the beast in the cave is an illusion. Real confidence comes from the value exchange. A man doesn't build a business by gambling his life savings. He starts as a trader. He picks a handful of wildflowers and offers them to a stranger for a single coin. This small, successful exchange provides the proof he needs to take the next step. Starting small removes the element of paralyzing risk. Each minor win provides the data needed to realize that the massive leap we feared was actually just a series of manageable steps. Courage is the willingness to make that first low-cost move while the fear is still present. This single action is what finally shrinks the shadow on the wall. We are often conditioned to see success as a zero-sum game, a solo race where the only way to win is to defeat everyone else and reach the finish line alone. But a victory that leaves the weak behind is a hollow achievement. True success is found when we walk with others, helping them reach the finish line alongside us. Maintaining a hyper-competitive mindset creates a constant draining tension. When you refuse to let go of anger, pride, or the need to prove yourself, you aren't the master of those thoughts. You are the one being pulled by the rope. Mental freedom begins with the decision to drop the rope. You have to stop knocking on doors that are locked and walk away from competitions that offer no real value to your life. A meaningful life is defined by the burdens you choose to put down and the people you empower as you move forward. To manage your limited time and energy, understand the jar. Filling your days with the sand of minor tasks maxes out capacity before touching anything of substance. Reverse the order. Place the large rocks first, then let the sand fill the remaining gaps. These rocks represent your core purpose, your health, your deep relationships, and your personal growth. They are the only parts of the jar that provide lasting weight. Focusing on these essentials often makes us feel vulnerable because we realize we aren't perfect. We feel like a student carrying water in a cracked bucket, losing progress with every step. But look at the path behind you. The water that leaked through your cracks is exactly what allowed the flowers to grow along the road. Stop waiting for the perfect surge of inspiration. Place your big rocks first, help others reach the finish line, and trust that your imperfect efforts are creating beauty you can't yet see.